Hello, my name is Jamal.
And welcome back to
Soul Oasis.
We've
We're here.
Returned.
We are.
Hello. Josh is not.
He is
He's
not
busy
doing Josh things.
doing Josh things. Let me make
Joshua.
sure we're up on the good old YouTube.
YouTube, tube,
We
tube.
are. Anyway. Oh, wait. Did I even make this public? Sometimes it does it by itself and makes it private. It did make it private again.
Oh no.
Let me change that. Public. For those watching the edited video I upload on YouTube, I'm sure this part is really thrilling each episode when I fumble around with this stuff. Welcome back. Yeah,
Yes.
let us know how your week has been, what you've been up to. Did you drink your apple juice? Did you drink your tea?
Please tell me you did.
Let us know.
Please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Time for a check-in.
The check in. I'll go first this time.
Oh.
I saw Spider-Man. We'll get to that soon. And I worked. Lost over $500 in taxes and healthcare. My paycheck.
Dang. $500?
Yeah,
Dominic.
it sucks. I was thinking to myself, man, let me just do what Jamal did. Get all this money back.
Yes.
If I get sick, it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
But I'll save money. I got a parking spot, an assigned parking spot under this. Way too late because I noticed the sun damage was really bad. I thought I'm gonna get a parking spot. I think it matters now.
Well, you will always have a space. I think that's
As
the most
long as I want to
important
pay
part.
the $45 or whatever they made me
It's the
do.
one like right here, I'm assuming, yeah?
It's right outside
Yeah.
my window.
Oh.
And it's in a
Oh.
terrible spot, in my opinion, because it has like that bar and you kind of have to like
Oh, it's
aim it.
that one.
This time I parked even closer than I did last time. I like to park in the middle. I want both sides to be equal.
Yeah.
Nobody hits my car on the other side and I can get out of the car. I did it this time, and I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that anymore. I had to squeeze, and I'm not that big.
No.
I had to squeeze. The only thing broad about me is shoulders. Everything else is like
In the head.
this guy, man. I'm sick of it. I'm done with my check-in. That's it. I'm okay. My week has been all right. I'm off my meds because they're not ready. I have to go get some more. It's not the biggest thing. I feel great though.
Yeah,
I feel back to my other self. I'm not twitching all that stuff
that's
anymore.
good.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Unfortunately.
had like some anxiety or like
Well, that and like there's stimulative ADHD medication.
mm,
So it breaks down the barriers between the nerve impulses.
okay, okay. Electrons.
Electrons. How many valence electrons are you rocking today, ladies and gentlemen?
Uh,
In each part of your body. Let us know.
anymore?
I don't know. Oh, I got a blanket, but that's about it. You can't see
Okay.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually a blanket, but I assume it is. And then there's a nice side on this one that's like cool, and there's a hot side.
I
I think
respect
it's
that.
for camping because it
Damn.
kind of camouflage. I don't know who's camouflaged with black and orange in the woods. Maybe black. Orange kind of a giveaway. Anyway, that's about it. We'll see if I win a Porsche. Doubt it. It's nice to have. How am I getting messages when it's muted anyway?
Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good week, Dominic. And we love that you went to go see Spider Man. So glad that you did. I want to check in. And I also went to go see Spider Man. What? It
You
was really
did.
good. It was really, really good. We'll get into
Yeah.
that in a bit. But my week has been okay. It started off pretty good. My morning client is still out, but I've been subbing, and that has really helped me a lot. I thought my
That is
paycheck was going to
good.
be terrible when we got paid. It still is because, like I said, I went to go see my mom's, which I will always go do.
Oh, you
And
didn't use
then,
PTO?
no, that was the only saving grace. I went to
Oh.
go see my mom, and my morning client was out for 2 weeks. I
Ah.
was like, I'm mad because I was saving up my PTO for the end of the year, like bunch of holidays and stuff. I had to use like 22, like I only had like 22 hours of PTO left. I had
Pretty
to use it
good.
all. Every last
I
every
mean, by
last second.
Christmas, you can get some decent PTO. What is it, like if
Absolutely.
you work a 40-hour shift, you can probably get 4.
Yeah. I think I think I'll have enough by then, but I was like, I wanted to keep it just so I
Yeah.
can just not be at work. But
Yeah.
it was okay. My
Just call out for 4 weeks. I'll be busy. Go ahead and restaff the case.
please, please. No, I
You
thought
can pay
about
me
it.
though.
I really, really thought about it. But I was like, you know what? It's gonna be nice. I get to get a good little decent paycheck. And then get to see Spider-Man, which I'm very excited about. So it was a good week for me. Very, very good week.
That's good to hear, man.
Is
And without further ado, I want to talk about Spider-Man.
oh, so just for there's gonna be some spoilers. I suck at not spoiling things. I don't like spoilers,
All right, I was gonna say this is a
but
non-spoiler review, but
nah,
it's a
it's a
spoiler
spoiler.
review.
I can't hold my tongue.
Spoilers. Anybody who's watching, wait a minute, what is going on with this? Oh, analytics. Nobody knows. This better
Nobody
be
knows.
on public now. It is. Okay, we're good. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, cover your ears. I don't know.
I'll try to be honest, I'll try not to give any spoilers away. I don't have to. I guess I just really, really, really want to. But I won't. I won't be that person.
Okay, now it's a non-spoiler review again, if
Mm,
we can help it.
yeah. Just caution.
So, Storm was in it. No. And she was white. Crazy, crazy, crazy shift.
No.
But, you know,
What did you think about this movie?
I thought it was very good. About half, like, I guess maybe halfway through, maybe 2/3 through, I thought, "Oh, are we coming to an end? This is awkward. There has to be something else." Like, he's just hanging out with these people. I'm like, are are we done? This feels like some sort of end.
Yeah.
No, there's a whole, oh, thank God. I'm about to
I
say, like, what kind of goofy movie was this?
yeah.
Yeah, it was good though. It was definitely the most Spider-Man a movie has felt since Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I don't like at all.
Which one is that the one with Electro?
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
I don't like that movie at all
Why not?
because Electro was really weird. He's like all blue,
Mhm.
no personality. He's like weird. Thanks, Spider-Man. Like, it was it was weird. And then Green, or I guess it was Hobgoblin. Green Goblin existed and he was dying of cancer. Hobgoblin returned, like, he was there, and then he died after he killed Gwen Stacy, or actually Spider-Man. Actually, okay,
Yeah, Spider-Man.
he failed to save Gwen Stacy. In that movie, like, he just didn't get to her in time. Her head hit the ground.
Yeah.
She had
No, it
no
was
visible
like
injury. In
like
the comics, her neck snapped.
wasn't it like that in the movie too?
No, she just barely, like, her head hit the ground.
Uh,
You could hear the smack. It was really awkward too, like, he put the web and it's, like, looking like a hand reaching out. It
it
was
was good. I liked it.
no, I thought that was cringe.
What?
I was like, because this whole thing leading up to it was terrible. I thought that fight was bad.
Oh my god. Maybe I
And
gotta
he's like,
rewatch it.
I'm like, oh my God, he looked terrible. And then you hit me with the freaking get the hell out of here.
Oh my
Anyway, that movie
goodness.
sucked. Plus, I think they like, look, we're the goofy Spider-Man. Like, please, please don't do it. Don't do it. And he's fighting guys. I'm like, Spider-Man isn't, he's like quippy.
Mhm.
He's like, "Here's your change." He throws the bank bag back at the guy. He's like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. We'll talk about Tom Holland's Peter Parker too, or Spider-Man. That's they did a little bit better with, but anyway, it's the most Spider-Man a movie has felt since then. And it's the best Spider-Man movie to me
All time?
since hmm?
Oh, never mind. Keep going.
No. This is no. He's had the longest tenure of his Spider-Man of no, that's not. Well, yeah, of anybody.
Mhm.
Of anybody. So good for him. The only reason of that is because it took them freaking 7 years to freaking put this movie out.
Yeah.
6.5. So is that really your tenure as Spider-Man if you haven't shown up as Spider-Man since
Well, he was in Endgame.
he's
I mean Infinity War. No, Endgame.
that took place before
The last Homecoming? Or not Homecoming, New Day? Or what is it?
No Way
No
Home?
Way Home?
No Way Home came out in 2019.
Oh, it did because they came back from the blip. That was the last time he was Spider Man?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
I coulda used a couple movies in between. That's one of my big gripes. We'll get to that too. I haven't even talked about that. But, before I get into any of the details, what did you think?
I thought this movie is exactly how you said. The most Spider-Man movie, and it felt like that from the get-go. Like with
Mhm.
the way the last movie ended with his outfit, I was like, okay, he's starting to get more into Spider-Man.
He made an outfit, wow.
No, it just felt basic, like
Uh,
straight down, like not futuristic, not I mean, besides like the goggles, it just felt like true Spider-Man. And then it started off this one very well too, I think. There were less quips in this one, I feel, but it was okay with me. He crawled around like a spider. I'm proud of him. He has
yeah,
I really love the spider senses and stuff. I won't go too deep, but it felt like a real Spider-Man movie, which I love.
yeah.
It's my favorite superhero.
Oh, that's
So,
another pet peeve of mine. I thought it was kinda cool, but I didn't like that part.
what
Uh,
part?
I don't like the noise they use for spider sense. I
I
feel like it should be, like, higher pitch like, the Tobey Maguire one, you knew was a spider sense. His is, like, bass dampening,
I
you know
didn't
what I
even
mean?
like I don't know. I
You
don't
can't even really notice it, and you're like, "Oh,
that's a
that's what's
very
happening."
detailed, like minute
Like,
detail thing
I
I would
like
never
when
thought
the
about.
stuff around him gets, like, blurry for a second, or you'll hear the, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Watch out." Like, you knew when Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was seeing something coming for him or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There's Renum, but you talked about him having the longest tenure. I just watched an interview this morning with him, and he was saying someone asked him, "How do you think like is Miles Morales going to be in it, and what do you think about passing the torch?"
no.
And um, he was like, "Miles Morales is not in it, but we have had a lot of conversations about when that day comes for me to be done with it." He's like, I don't want to be Spider-Man forever. So we have had talks and there are a lot of like written out plans. And he's like, I get excited about passing the torch down. But he was like, it's not yet, but we've already written it out. And I was like, that's crazy to think that it's already planned out. Granted, because this to
It's
me, this movie felt like
the first actual Spider-Man
yeah.
movie.
And he's already like,
Yeah, I'm
which
ready to give it up.
he's been doing it for a minute, and I get that, and I'm sure you don't wanna be just known as Spider-Man, which you probably already are, but
He
it's like
is, yeah, he's Spider-Man.
you wanna go do other stuff, and I get that as
Like, when
well.
Zendaya's family were at the cookout, we're all just calling him Spider-Man, they didn't know his name.
"Hey, Spider. Hey, Peter."
"Yo, Spider-Man, come over here. Come take a picture with me, Spider-Man."
But to think that they already have a plan for the future is awesome. Also, we talked yesterday, I didn't know Secret Wars was coming out.
'Cause you don't allow yourself to know
I
anything.
know. That's why I said it was a spoiler for
It's coming
me.
out the year after.
Yeah, 2020 next year, bro.
That's why they haven't shown a dang thing in this new Doomsday trailer.
I was
'Cause I'm
like,
like, "What is
"What?"
the story to this?" I watched the trailer that you just covered, like, "La, la, la," even though I know you could hear it.
No, I literally
But
felt like the vibrations.
yeah, but there's I don't know what they're doing. Like,
Mm.
in the first Infinity War trailer, you knew Thanos was going to come and, like, balance the universe or whatever. In this, I don't know what's going on. Doctor Doom is here. Like, there's Thor.
I was oh.
I mean, he's okay, you knew
I
Thor.
knew Thor.
Like, you have who else? I mean, you guys, you have it's an Avengers movie. You have the Avengers. And they're like, Doctor Doom. They don't even say it. He says it.
Mhm.
Like, I'm Doom. And you see him like stand there. And you're like, what's the plot to this movie?
I don't see how the plot could
It's
from
just a
everything that has
setup for
happened,
Secret Wars.
I
Yeah.
don't see anything about it.
Yeah. How do you even I feel like they realize, wow, we really screwed up the last decade.
Yeah.
We just gotta get into it. All right, we gotta set up Doctor Doom somehow. This movie he's showing up, and I guess he'll whoop some people and then lose. But he shouldn't he win? And then Secret Wars, I mean, he kind of wins anyway. So
I don't know how
I
they're gonna plan
don't,
it out, to
I
be
don't know
honest.
what's going on, man. Let me not flash anybody. That's a crazy angle I hit people with. Dang. Anyway, I hit them with the doom. Um,
I'm really excited for that.
yeah, let us know what you guys think. Let me know if I missed something, because all I can tell from these trailers is Doctor Doom is a villain and they're going to fight him.
It makes me mad. It really makes me mad because there's no setup. You had a Fantastic Four movie, which is really great. That
Just
was
get
your
Kang
time to
out of the
set
way.
something up, if
You
anything.
should have had Kang lose and like be about to come again. Like Doctor Doom shows up and kills him, and he's like, you guys can't do this without me. They're
And
supposed to be
something
like,
like
oh God,
that was the movie for
who
you to
took
set
out
up Doom.
Kang?
Not in no end credit scene of him like touching the baby. That was the worst. I mean, it was good, but it was like
In
there's
the
no setup.
Fantastic Four movie, that's all you get.
Yeah.
The setup was learning that Robert Downey Jr. was returning to the MCU and that the whole cast of everybody is coming back.
Mm.
That's it. Did we know? Well, we don't know, but I'm assuming Spider Man's going to be there because it'd be really dumb to not have your main character
Yeah.
of Marvel Comics in the Avengers movie. Robert Downey Jr. is going to be there because he's the selling point to all this stuff.
Yes.
And then I'm guessing Captain America is going to come back somehow.
I know he's in there.
Falcon and them are still alive. Bucky,
The new Avengers.
the new Avengers. So I guess they're the Avengers now?
Which sucks because if they're the Avengers, then we
Or are
missed
they
a
the
lot of
new
people.
Avengers?
Well, my thing is they're still like
Ant-Man's still
Ant-Man.
there. Yeah. Is he just part of the new Avengers or is he an Avenger? Are they the Avengers and the new Avengers?
Yeah. And then we go
Black Widow, bring her back,
again.
please. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Just reboot everything. I
Uh,
hope this reboots it.
it has to,
And then you guys
because
recast dang near everybody.
they're not. What? What?
Yep, get them all out of there.
What do you mean?
Because you wasted the last 10 years.
Yes.
It was all built upon 10 years of greatness and then 10 years of failure.
10 years of trial and error.
Okay, 8 years of failure.
Trial and error.
Sucked.
There was some good
I didn't
moments.
care.
There was
And
like
then the best parts were the shows I didn't want to watch because why would I have to go watch a show to learn context?
the best
That's
part.
like reading a comic book. Like, you missed the 4 comic tie-ins that explain this character and what's going on, you idiot.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to buy it.
You know who else? Chang-Chu?
Wow, we're racist now. Okay, Ching Chong of the 10 Rings.
He's in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
They tried to pass him off as the new lead. Get out of here, dog.
I don't know what's
Your mom says, hello, young man. Hello.
Hello there. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, we are, I don't know. First off, I kind of liked Shang-Chi. But one, the Mandarin should have been an Iron Man villain. And then you wasted Ben Kingsley, who wasn't the Mandarin. And then you have the real Mandarin, be another great actor, wasted on a Shang-Chi movie because you couldn't be bothered to do an Iron Man movie. The 10 rings weren't actual rings. They're like these freaking weird band bracelets.
Yeah.
Get that BS out of here. Anyway, I don't know. There's too much to complain about. There's so few high moments in the last, basically since you and I were in college.
Yeah. I was literally thinking, I recently rewatched every single Spider-Man from the new Tom Holland this week. Every day was a new movie. And I was like, bro, we watched this together.
We watched it
In college.
in college.
Yeah. Which
Well,
is crazy.
actually, did we watch that one in college? Because it came out like during Christmas break.
I'm pretty
Or did
sure
we watch
we
it
watched,
right before we went to Christmas break?
I'm pretty sure we watched it together.
Yeah, I think we did, and I watched it again when I got to San Antonio.
Mm.
But guys, I don't even like that movie that much. I don't even think that's a very good movie. I just think it was really hype.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, the Spider-Man's back. It's Tobey Maguire. He's here. Oh my gosh, Andrew Garfield, he gets his new second chance. Third chance, I guess. I don't know.
Good for him, because I think he did really good
Yeah.
in that. I think all 3 of them. I was telling you
Yeah.
yesterday, those 3 were the best part of that movie to me.
Yeah, I feel like they could have had a better script, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Why didn't the Green Goblin acknowledge that his Spider-Man's right there? Whatever. Anyway, I'm hoping this is a return to form The Russo brothers are back,
Huh.
directing both Secret Wars and this Doomsday movie. Supposedly, behind the scenes, they're trying to get a new Iron Man movie made that takes place like during the 5-year
Stop.
thing. I don't know why they would do that. I don't think it's true either because they just had their slate and that wasn't anywhere near it. So
Here's another thing. They MCU has so many TV shows, so many that there's so many new superheroes that probably will never be in a movie.
I just don't care. That's probably what their draw is. They're like, hey, come see these people. They might not be in the feature films all the time, but you'll see them here. They have their own dedicated thing. I don't want to see it.
But they're got like big show like the Loki show. I think he'll be in a movie, but his whole TV show is very important. But it it doesn't matter in like the movie. Like his TV show
Oh,
changes the
okay. Here,
fabric of time.
I'll spoil this for you. Well, I mean, we already know he's.
No, don't say nothing. Oh no,
Oh,
no, 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 no.
but
Uh,
well, it's not for the
oh,
movie.
okay.
It's like what they said at the Comic Con. Like they
Right.
confirmed like Loki is returning, and like they'll. I don't know what they mean by it, but they'll have like references and stuff
I think he
for what because it was like you said, it's like the biggest
that's the biggest show.
defining events in maybe the entire freaking thing.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I feel like he has to kill Kang. Even though the whole show
what's
was
the
him
point?
not killing Kang because he was like, if I kill Kang, then
The
the
other
whole
Kang will show
world is
up.
yeah, he's like, then the whole world is just doomed. So I was like, all right, well,
Yeah, but who's Kang now?
that's the question.
Just a guy who looks like Jonathan Majors? And if you bring back Jonathan Majors to be Kang, what are you doing this for?
Exactly. Unless they have Dooms they have Doctor Doom join the Avengers to fight. I don't
To
know. I'm
fight
just saying that.
Kang?
I don't know. And then
But
he
then you
took
messed it all up. And then you had Ant Man beat Kang anyway, so it didn't even look that dangerous.
beat a King,
I don't
apparently. It's
care.
a
It's
a
a Kang.
variation of it,
You're like,
man.
oh, I'm a weak Kang. Then don't show up.
You gotta
I'm
like
in the microverse.
put him there,
What are
you
you
know?
weaker in the microverse?
He's
There's a
small.
whole freaking arena of you.
Small.
Why didn't they beat their whatever? Anyway, I keep saying anyway, and they can keep complaining. It's gonna be a short episode before I blow a gasket. Um,
Mm,
but let's talk about this movie.
let's do it.
I know you had another topic. I already forgot what you wanted to talk about,
I'll remind you.
but we can talk about it. I think it might go into this movie actually. Let's weave it into it.
Okay.
You
Okay, but
said like the loner
yeah, yeah.
kind of thing, and that's what he was facing as he was getting older. No, it was his own decisions.
Mm,
But do you want to actually say
let's
what the
do it.
topic is before I mess
Yeah.
it up?
So I had this topic that was as people get older, do they become more comfortable being isolated from everyone else? And also, is it better to or easier to cut people off?
Hmm.
And I think that does tie into this movie pretty well.
Yeah, and I think it's good to tie it in with this. Obviously, Spider Man's the big thing here. Well, your thing was supposed to be the big thing, but whatever.
No, no, no. Spider Man one.
But Spider Man, and I think the answer for some people is yes. And I think a big reason is because you, in your youth, like Spider Man, you develop your friend group, your interests, and then as you get over, they're set in stone.
Yeah.
You're not making a whole bunch of new friends. You'll have new acquaintances, especially if, like, in our line of work, you'll meet a whole bunch of people, but you're not going to have like, no one's going to be as close to you as your brother is,
Mm.
unless they're like, I don't know, you have some sort of crazy connection with some guy. You're like, whoa, man, dang
Hmm.
near,
Did we just become best friends? No.
yeah, for real, like a stepbrothers moment when
Yeah.
you're at 40. But yeah, I think, and in Peter's case, it was his decision, but it was forced upon him through his responsibilities.
Mhm.
But he was getting older. He was a grad student at the time of this movie. Spoiler, I guess, but who cares?
I thought did he not graduate?
He was. I mean, he graduated college. He was done.
Yeah.
He was a grad student at some place. I guess at that university. But he was just pretending to be undergraduate. But anyway, another spoiler. Ooh, why was he doing that? Anyway, Anyway.
I think that so for all y'all people who don't know, just rewatch the last movie. But Peter made a wish to erase his memory and erase people that forgot about him. So he was isolated. He was
Erase
alone.
people that forgot about him.
Erase his memory so
Because
that people forget about him. And he was isolated. And it talks about that in this movie a lot. And I think that is something that a lot of people I think we take for granted sometimes is the relationships that we have with each other
yeah,
and the growth that we had to go through.
yeah,
I think Peter experienced that, and I think they did that very well.
yeah.
They
Not to
tied it into his story, and I think that was
yeah,
wonderfully
that was a
written.
very smart decision on their part
Yeah,
because it felt very Spider-Man. The best thing about Spider-Man and his relatability are his struggles with trying to balance his personal relationships with being, like, the amazing Spider-Man out there.
yeah.
And he's not constantly fighting cosmic threats, but he's always in a stupid amount of danger. I don't think there's a single other hero other than maybe Batman, but they go put Batman through some crazy stuff. That's in as much danger day to day than Spider-Man.
And you know why I think that is? Is because one, I think this he protects the neighborhood, which
Yeah,
has a lot of
and
crime.
it's New York.
Right. So it's not even just like he has to fight super villains, he has to fight regular criminals.
Yeah, and with the guns
Yeah.
that just are trying to kill him,
Yeah.
you know? I feel like maybe that's why people like Batman and Spider-Man the most.
That could be it.
Because they're fighting these normal people, and then they'll go ahead and fight the Joker who has some, what, 19 stage plan that, like, tries
Yes.
to ruin Batman's life and, like, the lives of everybody he's ever known. And then Spider-Man has, like, the Green Goblin, like, "Is this woman you love? Good, I wanted to die in front of you, so it scars you for life." Yeah, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
One thing I also love about Spider-Man is and a lot of superheroes that are very, very great and hard to beat is their decision making. They either have to they can whoop you, they could beat you, or they can save the innocent bystander. And I think that's where a lot of their faults come into play. Faults as in,
What people
oh,
use against them.
right, yeah. Their
Yeah,
weaknesses, my
and
bad.
that's exactly why in the last movie, he erased their memories. He didn't think it was a good idea to have them around him in the first place, and that's why he erased that so that the world could be safe, and then he didn't interact with them so they can be safe.
Yeah.
This movie kinda throws that out the window, but whatever.
It's a very mature movie. It's different than the
Yes.
other ones, that I
It
will say.
shows my favorite era of Spider-Man in the comics coming into adulthood Spider-Man.
Yeah,
He's already an adult, he's a grad. He's, like, only a little bit younger than us probably,
yeah.
and Tom Holland is older than us, but yeah, I think it was handled incredibly well. I'm trying to say what happens in the movie without spoiling too many things. In the beginning, like you said, they handled it really well with him showing, like, an actual Spider-Man career. They
Yeah.
showed some of the Spider-Man villains. Hammerhead, I think his name is, was there. They had the Hand, which he defeated, which is interesting. They didn't have that in Daredevil. If they were around, then why the heck was he fighting the Hand? Uh,
It was were they not in the Daredevil?
I don't think so, right?
I think they were.
Or in the new, I haven't seen the new one, but they
Uh,
didn't
I'm
show him
pretty
in.
sure.
Okay, cool. If he was in Born Again, then cool. I haven't seen that. But Daredevil, sorry, Spider-Man was fighting the Hand. They showed that in all the trailers, promotional material. He already beat them. He beat Hammerhead. He has Scorpion, obviously, in this movie. And he has had his villains in the past. He already beat Mysterio, who's dead, as far as I can tell. He beat Vulture, who's in prison still, out, dead. I don't know.
Prison.
Yeah, he probably should have been around. Probably should have mentioned him at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's been the real Spider-Man. And just a off thing. Did you think that girl who was in the elevator with him that was blonde
Was Gwen?
was Gwen at first?
Yeah, at first I
And he's
did.
like, oh, great.
Yeah.
They ignored her. I was like, oh, but then he went around the corner and looked at her. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
No, I definitely did. I definitely did. I'm not gonna
juicy.
lie.
But yeah.
There's this there's a scene with a bus, and a lot of people think that that was an X-Men character, and I'll show you after this.
Did they think that was? I wouldn't even say it. They think that was the, how do I put this? The
Ice.
girlfriend of
Yes.
my favorite character
Whoa.
in X-Men.
Who's your favorite character?
They call me the
No. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Because
yeah,
I was thinking like Drake persona for this
Drake?
last. uh Yeah,
Iceman?
that's what I was thinking of for a second.
Gay?
But
No, I was kidding.
still, still
No, Iceman is
girlfriend, still
dope.
girlfriend. Yeah,
I don't know. Iceman's cool. I think he's
yeah.
underrated. Ice powers in general are cool to me, so but no, not Iceman, no.
Were they
Is anybody
not his? Was that not his girl
Iceman's girl?
in the
Iceman is gay.
comic book? But in that movie,
Oh, and the
yeah,
X-Men movies?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
yeah. That's where my
Only at the
mindset went. Yeah, I
beginning,
know, but
and
still,
because they don't have
yeah,
Gambit,
I know.
I don't think. I never saw him.
No,
They come to Gambit. But yeah, I mean, I already revealed who it might have been.
I mean you still got to do some
It's
research
in New
if you don't
York.
know.
I'm guessing this is before the X-Men are formed in
I
their
see.
entirety.
They said that they're guessing that she was on the bus to go there. But I was like, that doesn't
And she
make
didn't
sense.
seem too surprised Spider-Man crashed into the bus.
No, which is kind of crazy.
Maybe it's New York, so it's just normal,
I
like, "Oh, it's
guess.
Spider-Man.
Oh, I could have died. All right. Cool.
Oh, well."
But like I said, I do think that they handled the crises of isolation very good.
Yeah.
Do you think that as you grow up, it's not a good thing. I know it has to be true that you lose friends along the way, and are you okay with cutting people off?
No. I'm not okay with it. I know it had to be done. I'm a very in my mind, I've talked about this a little bit. I'm not sure I'm here. I think a little bit as well. I'm not good at keeping up with people. In my mind, it's only been a little while since we talked to everybody. That
Mhm.
goes for my family and friends, anyone. So, and the guy I'm playing with Yu-Gi-Oh with after this, I don't talk to nearly as much as I should. Nowhere near. But as you get older, I'm guessing things will have to solidify. People will have their own families, their own trips they have to take. They can't be hanging out or trying to reconnect with people all the time.
Mhm.
I think it's just a way of life. Is it the way things should be? I don't know. We kind of talked about that too, where people just, I think people assume I've hit this age. I have to behave this way.
Yeah.
Now, when you have your own responsibilities for your career and your family, obviously, you can be like, man, screw the wife, or yeah, screw this Fortune 500 company. I'm going fishing with the boys every weekend. I mean, if it works for you, good for you. But
I think it's so in the past, I feel like we talked about it, but I feel like it's necessary to cut people off as you grow older. I hate that because you get too involved in your self-centered self, right? Like your life, that's everything that's going on with you, but sometimes it's necessary to grow. Sacrifices do have to happen in order for you to get to where you need to be,
yeah.
and that is understandable in my eyes. But how do I say this? I do think now that you are able to, hmm, I think you are able to link back with someone. And if it's a, I don't want to, I think you
Like
are
now while
able
we're young,
to,
or
well,
just
in general, like
in this
let's
time
say,
and
because
age?
you're about to go play with somebody you haven't talked to in a minute. I think it's okay to link with somebody again and still have that communication.
I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At first, I would not think about it,
If you're like
but
45 trying to like rekindle a lost friendship or something like that, I don't know.
I think there's a
I mean, you're
difference
good.
between a lost friendship and a friendship that takes a break. And it's not necessarily a break, more so of just like
The
time
lack of
apart.
communication sort
Right.
of thing. Yeah.
Because if a friendship is really good, then you should be able to.
Yeah, you talked about that a little bit too when you were doing your rating thing.
Oh yeah, I
You
did.
were like, "Yeah, this person's gone down," and then you were like, "Yeah, I talked to them. I hung out with them the other day. They went back up. It was great. It fit like a glove, just like old times."
I feel like that's the thing though. I think that's I'm trying to I think that that is an important thing for relationships as you grow older.
Uh-huh.
is to be able to understand that it is okay to take time apart, but if it's truly meant to be, it could work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think even I mentioned 45 as like an exaggeration. I think if you have those really deep connections and something happens, I don't know, if you move away or you're just like me and you're bad at communicating back and forth or reaching out to others and in your mind it hasn't been that long. I think you can still reconnect. They have like a whole movie about that, like grown ups. Like, I haven't seen you guys in a while. Hey. And then they go
Mm.
back and they hang out and they have the best time ever because they're all the best friends, but they've
Mhm.
been living in different spots. They have their families.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure if maybe they were hanging out as well, but they just didn't have the time to truly let loose, or if they literally haven't seen each other in like years or something.
Yeah.
But in the Spider-Man movie, he doesn't really have a choice,
That is true.
in his own mind, because these people forgot about him. It's not like if you didn't talk to your brother you game with for like 4 months, and you're like, "Okay, let's game. Sorry, I was busy." He knows who you are.
Yeah.
You're not
That is true.
erasing his freaking memory. Being like, "Listen, this is gonna be weird. I didn't want you to die, so I kinda, like, cut off contact, and you don't know who I am, but we are literally best friends."
Yeah. You know what? This will really, really bug me from the last movie. Because at the end of the last movie, he's like going with the coffee. He's like, "Hey, can I have a cup of coffee?" And then he just like leaves. Why not start a new friendship?
I mean,
And I
that's
know the
why.
reason
And th
now,
but
but
now okay, this is a big problem. This is my one of my biggest problems with this movie, is exactly what you said, alright? 'Cause of the end.
yeah, I know the reason now,
And that
but
was
it's
my
like,
favorite part
bro,
of the last movie.
yeah.
It's like, that's a Spider-Man thing to do. Don't put them in danger. Now, the Spider-Man thing to do as well, I don't even know who Ned is in the comics. I don't know who
Apparently,
Michelle Jones or whatever.
Ned is his really good friend that
The
becomes
like
a
it
villain.
Yeah,
Apparently,
he's a newer character that actually was his childhood friend,
yeah.
and then I don't know what the context is. But I thought that was a perfect spot to open it up for it wouldn't work as well because he left high school already. Norman Osborn, Mary Jane Watson, Gwen Stacy, get them in there, and then have them it would have been hype if, like, these are now his best people, and we get, like, a few movies with them. Like, imagine this is the end of a new trilogy.
Mhm.
If we coulda got a trilogy in this time, in 6 years.
Yeah,
When did the first Spider-Man Homecoming come out? 2016?
around then.
2015 maybe. 2015, 2017, 2019?
I don't think it was 2019.
Yeah, it was 2019.
That's crazy.
Is it 2019? Was it 2021
I think it was
or
2021.
2020?
I'm like
I'll look it up.
90% sure it's 21.
Well, regardless. No Way Home. 2021. 2019 was,
The second one,
yeah,
Homecoming?
my favorite one. That's why I think 2019. Anyway, so, yeah, when did the other one come out? 2017 then? 2016? Did it come out the
Yeah,
same year as Civil War? Civil War is 2016.
in 2017.
2017? So 2017, 2019, 2021. So,
Mhm.
yeah, every 2 years. Good thanks for saying that. So, we have a whole trilogy's worth of time right now.
Yeah,
This could have
literally.
been the end of another trilogy, and he had Mary Jane Watson, that's like the love of his life now, or Gwen could have died. Freaking he met Mary Jane Watson, and then in this movie, they get their memories back or something. Like, I was about to say her name. The character that's of this
Mhm.
movie unlocks their
And
freaking
I thought
thing,
that's what was gonna happen, to be honest.
and then there's conflict with his new friends and his old friends. He's like, "I can't return to this life, like, they're like, "But you made us forget to save us, and you're with these other people?" That would've been dope. Let me write this shit. But no. Oh, your mom said, "Yes, sometimes you do have to cut friends off because you might be growing in life and they are not." Ooh, what a bar.
That is
You've talked
so
about that as
true.
well, specifically for your situations back
Yeah,
home.
yeah. So true.
Yeah, that's another thing you like to mention. If like Spider-Man didn't have to deal with that. But if there are people that are a hindrance to your development, then you gotta do what you gotta do.
It is
Even if it's
okay.
just talking to them less, interacting with them directly less, you know? And
Yeah.
for me, it's not really that case, it's more just my negligence, and then people being super far away from me, like, the people in Canada, I can't really hang out with regularly. Maybe if I had, like, more money, but yeah.
Also, one thing I did like about this movie, I thought was funny, was
I wanna talk about spoilers, man. I'm so sick of talking
I was
around
trying to
everything.
figure it was one scene when they're at school and one of the students asked a question. That one, I was like, "Why?" Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and the answer was dumb too,
The answer was dumb, and the answer just made me feel like
'cause it was
they
trying
didn't
to
know.
yeah, they didn't know the answer.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They
They were
were trying to
like,
just dismiss it.
"That's exactly what it was." It
I
was
think they're trying to
good.
make a joke, like, "Oh, they're dismissing it, they're acknowledging it."
Yeah,
We
that's
can
what I was
spoil that, who
like,
cares? They already know, everybody knows he's in the movie,
"Oh,
except for
really?"
you.
That was a big spoiler. I mean, that was a
That was
big
the
thing for
draw of
me.
the movie,
Oh, that's
where he
crazy.
was fighting the Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah, they had Bruce Banner in there. They asked him, "Why didn't Thanos just create more food? Why'd you bring up food?" They were trying to make it dumb by being like, "Why didn't you just make more food? Why didn't you just make every resource renewable?" Should have said it like that, or "Why didn't you just make more resources?" He said, "Why didn't you make more food?" Wanna answer that? Hulk smash!
literally. It just
Man, answer that dumbass
they
question.
didn't
You
the people that made the movie didn't have an answer. That's what it
yeah,
is. And they heard it.
you could have just said, "Thanos was an idiot."
Something.
Like, Thanos was so short-sighted. Or he could have just been like, "Listen, all right, Thanos murdered half of everybody in the universe. He's a big green purple guy with like a ball sack chin. You think he was really a well-adjusted individual?"
They also feel like they played that wrong. Thanos killing everyone. They could have made it more, but then death would have to. I don't know.
I mean,
Anyway,
they took away the death angle anyway.
yeah.
He
But
just did
yeah,
it to impress death. That would have made more sense to me.
they brought it up, and I was like, at least the people that make the movies hear what the fans are saying. But then they didn't even have an answer because they don't have an answer. They were like, we don't know. We don't know. He just did it. It was cool. We can't tell you why he did it, but he did it.
Yeah.
But I love their Easter eggs in this movie. I really, really
Yeah.
do.
There's some shots of from Spider-Man comics in there from the
Yes.
covers. There's shots from preceding Spider-Man movies with other Spider-Men drawbacks or callbacks, excuse me, to those.
Yeah.
I think it was incredibly good. I think it'll get better the more watches you put in because it's a very self-contained Spider-Man movie. And
Hmm.
I didn't have as much fun watching any of the other 3 Spider-Man movies he had because they always felt like an extension of the other MC universe. Okay, with no, even the second movie, which was my favorite of the 3, the one where he's on his class trip,
Hmm.
you have like Nick Fury there butting in with a bunch of people, and you have Happy Hogan as an Iron Man. You have all this other stuff going on.
Hmm.
He's thinking about like T'Challa. Like, I don't know. Like, didn't they have him on like a billboard or something like that?
Uh, they had him in like he was on the plane, and they had him watching movies, and he was like, "Wakanda this and that and that." And
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm like, I don't want to see this stuff. Like, there can be references to other stuff. Like, you'll see it in comic books. You'll see it in or cameos in your comic book, which are cool moments. I don't want to constantly be reminded that this is just like it felt like a spin-off instead of a Spider-Man movie. And that's what the problem with the MCU is.
No, and I agree with you,
And then
but
this was a Spider-Man movie.
yes, and that's why I was the other three movies. Out of all the other people that had their own individual movie, the Spider-Man movies always felt like a minor Avenger movie. Every single one
Yes.
of them, and that was my grief since the beginning, and it hasn't changed.
And he is Spider-Man, so he's a big draw. So you're gonna want to use characters to get even more money and all this stuff.
Absolutely,
But this movie already passed. Now we don't know what the numbers really are, but like $1 billion
yeah.
already. One, yes, I know I'm not delusional. It's because it's built upon this gigantic Marvel Cinematic Universe framework. But it's Spider-Man, and I
Mhm.
think it's gonna sell even better than people think because you can watch I wanna go see it again. I wanna go see now I can't talk about why, but I just like I was wondering what was gonna happen as we were getting near the, like, 2/3 part of the movie,
Bro, yeah.
and then I got there, I was like, "Okay, now I'm" not now I'm in it, now I'm, like, doing this. I was locked in. At some points, I was just looking at the screen, looking at Jamal, looking at the
No,
screen.
I saw you look at me, but I was
Yeah.
like, "I gotta look."
Yeah, I was like I
Uh,
whispered something to Stephanie was with us too. Whispered something to her. She looked at me like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Well, we'll talk about it later, never mind." She's strong, I promise. Oh my god. Look at Jamal. He would smile, but he would not look at me. I'm like, "Oh, it's her."
Yeah. Same thing, about 2/3 in, I was like,
This is the
this
movie?
could be it.
Yeah.
I
I was like, "This is pretty
wouldn't
good."
like, I would still be like, "I want more." I wouldn't be like, they
It
didn't
wasn't
end it,
across the
you know what I mean?
Spider-Verse freaking
Yeah, no, because
ending
that pissed me
where they
off.
were like, "No, you don't get to see the rest of the movie."
And you have to wait 20 years.
Yeah, they're like, "It comes out, in next year." Just kidding, comes out in 5 years.
Yeah. So
That was like, what, 3 years ago
stupid,
now.
bro. Yes, pissed me off. I was so hype.
This is a better movie than that. That's another reason why I don't want a Miles Morales live action movie. You have your own self-contained universe in there. That's huge and people love.
You know what's,
You don't have 2 Miles Moraleses.
what's a fan theory is that the next Spider-Man movie is gonna bring Miles Morales in.
Don't. Miles Morales is in a universe where Spider-Man dies. Is he gonna die? Because then one, first off, they're acting like this is the main continuity universe. 616. It's not. It's like 0.999 or 1.99999, something like that. It said in No Way Home.
Mhm.
And you do all this just to kill him and have Miles Morales. First off, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work as much as you think it will. If a pre-established famous actor now for playing the character and you try to replace him live action with and a completely different character. This isn't recasting. This is like, oh, Peter Parker won't be Spider-Man from now on until further notice. Huh?
I feel like they could do it for a while. Like, he doesn't have to die right off the back. They could do
You think they
like
can go together like they do in the game?
I think they could. I think they could go for at least a movie or
But
2.
then people won't care. It's
What
gonna
you
be like the
mean?
game where people are like,
I think the
give me more
first
Peter
one
Parker.
is gonna be like which I still think they messed up
Yeah.
doing that,
They were so dumb when you play the second Spider-Man
bro.
game and you're like, all right, when do I get to be Peter Parker
That
again?
was the stupid in which I still played it, but it
And
was the
then you had the Miles
stupidest
Morales
thing,
game, which
bro.
was good, and people were like, "I want this was good, but I wanna be Peter
Well,
again."
that's gonna be the thing I
And then
feel
they
no
had
matter
both.
what, though. I think that's gonna be because no, not even because I love Peter. I'd rather have
He's
Peter.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's my Spider-Man. But I think a lot of people are gonna same thing with
And
Captain America, right?
a lot of these kids are growing up
Let's
with Miles
say
Morales too.
I know, which I hate, but let's say let's say,
They're growing up with Falcon.
yeah, let's say you grew up with Falcon as your Captain America,
Oh my
right? Which people are going
god,
to.
that's crazy.
There's still gonna be a lot of more people like, "I want
Not
Captain
after this
America,
movie.
bro." What movie?
Doomsday.
I don't know anything about Doomsday.
He's gotta come back.
I mean, you would think.
Oh yeah, you mentioned it as like a nomad or something like that.
Oh, you talking about Chris?
Chris
Yeah, yeah,
Hemsworth.
yeah, yeah. He'll be back.
See,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna want him to freaking okay. Imagine, okay, they have Sam hold the
That's his
shield.
name. Yeah, I could not think of it. Yeah.
And he's like, okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, who do you think will get a bigger cheer? Him, like full suited up as Captain America, or Captain America, like there's a shield dropped on the ground and he picks it up and he holds it.
No, it's
Bro, it's
gonna
gonna
be
go
him.
crazy. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Captain America himself is here. Yeah, himself.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I don't want somebody else. And then we're not passing the torch unless it's to another Peter Parker. Me. All right. I'll be it. And
I
I'm
think
only like
that's
a year
the
younger than you.
I think that's the problem. We don't
Pass it to
have
your
a
younger friend,
it
dude.
sucks to pass the torch. And I think they tried to do it in what was the last one? The last Spider-Man?
No way
Not
home?
Home No Way Home. They were like, You're gonna be the next Tony Stark. You're gonna be Tony. And he had to go through this dilemma of like, I can't fill Tony's shoes. And then they were like, you're not Tony, you're Spider-Man. You're you or whatever. Be you. But it was like they were trying to pass the torch down of you're gonna take the mantle of being MCU's like number one
Yeah,
person.
and then now he's like, "I'm ready to pass the torch. Well, this is gonna be soon, but not yet."
Yeah, which is great
It's
that
because they took
like
so long to freaking make anything,
exactly.
and all these stories that they could have told. Now it almost feels like, dang, I've been Spider-Man forever. You had 4 we had 1 more movie than the other Spider-Man.
He was in other movies. I think they
Just
count.
cameos.
Yeah.
Alright, you weren't on that filming set for every day. Like I said, you could have had a whole 'nother trilogy. Then I'd be like, "You're done. This should have been your last movie after us double the tenure of the other people. It should have been their 6th movie.
I don't see him ending
17,
anytime
19,
soon.
21, 23, maybe 25, then this one can come out 26 or 27.
I think he has to ride it till he's like 40.
No.
Hey, this is my reasoning,
I
bro.
mean, I guess he doesn't really
Spider-Man
have any other huge roles, but
Spider-Man is so huge. And for the MCU right now, it's like the newest, hugest thing. It's better than the new Avengers.
it's better than anything
Unless you
else.
move it in the direction the only way I can see getting rid of Tom Holland as Spider-Man is if you move it in the direction of X-Men. That's the only way I can see
What
it.
do you mean by move it in the direction of
Like,
X-Men?
give the mantle to, like,
Oh.
Fantastic Four and X-Men universe.
Oh, you mean move the focus over to it could work with the it's not gonna work with the Fantastic Four.
No, but I'm
That
just
has
saying,
what
like,
let's say Fantastic Four is the first, like,
has to be the
America's
journey.
first family, whatever.
Yeah.
Those characters are all boring except for Johnny Storm.
Yes.
Let's be real. Let's be really real. The X-Men are great. It's still not gonna work because you have Spider-Man right here.
I know,
And
but
if you
that's the
try
only
to
way.
the only way to make it work is to not tell anybody
And do what?
and then make them the freaking people.
What you mean?
Because you can't, I'm saying, like, you just gotta transition, like, catch people off guard. Be like, now it's the X-Men. They're leading the charge. Don't be like, we're thinking about transitioning Spider-Man to like a supporting role. We're gonna focus on the X-Men. Going to doom the whole thing.
Not
Don't give
Doom.
people a choice.
It's gotta be after Secret Wars.
Well, yeah. Also, another thing, what the heck is Spider-Man gonna do in Secret Wars?
Some.
Because this isn't gonna be
Well, he
real Secret
had
Wars.
never mind.
Ah, you're about to say it.
Yeah. Yeah, never
Oh,
mind.
you see those dumb people? I can't even talk about how dumb people are. They're already being like, yeah, but I'm glad he got his stuff back. He has the organic web shooters, and it's gonna be cool to see him. The people in the comments, did you not watch this movie?
What do you mean?
I can't explain it. I literally can't explain it. That's why my awkward laugh right there, because I can't freaking explain anything. All right, we're at the spoiler talk section of the podcast. Before we end it, I just want to let you know, thank you for joining us. Get the hell out of here if you haven't, if you haven't seen Spider-Man.
I'll give you
I'm
5
just kidding.
seconds.
Yeah, we'll give you a 5,
Mhm.
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now that's actual 5 seconds. People are arguing whether he still has his organic web shooters, or he's adjusted and now have once he has his adjustment period, if he's back to using his
Mhm.
normal ones.
They're arguing that?
Yeah,
Why?
because they think that like it was like a puberty moment, and once your body adjusts to it, you won't have those powers anymore. But the whole, in my opinion, the whole point of that was adjusting to the changes,
Mm.
and now he has permanently gained the ability to use organic web shooters
Yes, my only thing,
and higher senses.
which is about time, and I'm glad that they
Your
one
spider
thing
his
I'm
spider
glad
sense was so weak.
bro, it took him so long to get to this point. It took him like
Yes.
1,500 movies, bro. I was like, "Dang."
It was so weak. And you're like, bro, Tobey Maguire was over here sensing people's intent.
Yeah.
And they got one good moment in the last movie where they sense Green Goblin,
Yes, bro, yes!
like, and he's just freaking
That's
got
one of
him.
my favorite scenes, bro. because
Like
that
his
one
killing intent.
was like the first time he actually used his like real spider sense, and he was or what they call it, Peter Tingle or whatever.
The Peter thing,
Yeah,
God, that was cringe.
and he was
Mysterio
like,
thing when he stopped him from shooting him in the head was kind of nice too.
yeah, but that one they like slowed it down, and they actually had him like,
He was sensing something. He was trying to pinpoint, and then he focused in on
yeah,
Norman Osborn.
and they slowed down, but everybody else was
Peter,
slowed
Peter,
down, and he was like
Peter.
going fast, and he was like, "What's going on?" And he was like, "Oh, that
Yeah.
sense
Even
of
though
yours
I
is
don't like what they
fantastic."
did with that anyway, but whatever.
Oh my god,
No,
Dominic!
no, that movie was. I don't like that movie very much now. I just don't like it. Why are you making Norman Osborn some like? First off, I understand that. That's not the worst thing, actually. Some people prefer Norman Osborn to be innocent,
Mhm,
and then he has like an alternate personality, which is the Green Goblin.
mhm.
To me, yes, it's like it's a heightened version of his own personality.
Yes.
Norman Osborn himself is freaking evil. He had these intentions from the get go, and he screwed it up through his greed and ambition and foolishness and became the Green Goblin. And when he's normal, he's still an ass.
Mhm.
He's, I mean, the normal Norman Osborn, I mean, it was a stupid story. It was one of the worst decisions they ever made. Slept with Gwen Stacy and then like got her pregnant or something like that. That's why he threw her off the bridge. But whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, she cheated on Peter Parker. Stupid story. Thanks, comic book writers. They all hate Spider Man anyway.
So, random, but do you think we're gonna get a Gwen Stacy?
They,
And the only reason I say that,
I think it's time for another Mary Jane.
bro,
We got,
we're not
we
getting a
haven't
Mary
had a Mary
Jane.
Jane since Kristen Dunst. Is that her name? Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten? Kristen? Yeah, I know what you're
Dunst.
talking about though, yeah.
Kristen Dunst. We haven't had her or like a Mary Jane since 2008.
This is our Mary Jane.
This isn't Mary Jane. They already said it's not Mary Jane. She just shares the same shortened thing, MJ.
There's just no way.
They said you probably won't see Mary Jane because this isn't a story about Mary Jane because there's already one with Tobey Maguire. That's what they said. But it's a brand new day. Bring her ass in.
There's just no way.
They said the
There's
same thing
no
about
way.
Gwen Stacy. They said we're probably not gonna see Gwen Stacy because we have these new characters.
And Amazing Spider-Man? Or
Yeah, they said you won't see Mary Jane because of Tobey Maguire's, and you won't see Gwen Stacy's because of Andrew Garfield's movies. But now we saw both of those guys, so bring those women in.
we got our Mary Jane, man. I'm
No,
telling you, bro. Zendaya is MJ.
she's MJ. She's not Mary Jane.
Yes, she
You better
is,
give her
bro.
red hair or something.
You know
That's not
what
Mary.
though?
She's Michelle Jones.
I don't think we're gonna get a Gwen Stacy because of how popular Zendaya is.
You don't. Okay. That's a better answer.
Yeah.
Well, she has the same acronym.
I
We're
don't
not
think
going to get a Mary Jane, and we're not going to get a Gwen Stacy because Zendaya is a very popular actress,
yeah,
and then you would be losing her on the billing
and which would be crazy.
unless you do what I said and bring in Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy or both, and then have a conflict there. But I felt like this was a good ending point.
For
The story with we're in the spoiler section. I don't care. Like she didn't remember.
yeah.
Maybe Ned did. So
Well,
cool.
I think
I don't want her to remember.
she's going to.
She has her boyfriend.
You saw her at the end with the little bracelet, and she was like contemplating on a roof. Yeah, nah, she's coming back.
What was the bracelet?
The Nicholas in Homecoming when they were in France, Peter was like, "I'm gonna tell her how I feel. I'm gonna buy this necklace. I'm
Okay,
gonna give it
it's
to
that
her."
one.
Yeah. Yep.
What if they reveal she does remember and she chose not to be with him?
That'd be crazy.
Like that's showing like she does know. She just knows it's for the best.
Also, she has to be Mary Jane because this girl is
No,
such.
I mean, like she's literally called Michelle Jones though. That's her real name.
I know. I'm saying she has to be our Mary Jane because she is like
Okay,
a
my Mary Jane.
detective. She's like not a detective, but she's like
Stop
very
it!
much.
Stop it! People don't get it. Mary Jane is not a detective. That's some BS they made for the games. She was a biochemist anyway. This one, Mary Jane is
Yeah,
an
but
actress.
yes, but she was like a very like
This woman's like
it's
against
like
the
a how
government
do you
and saying like
say like
she's just Zendaya.
she looks at like the clues and she like figures stuff out. Yeah,
She's Batman.
basically. Is
She's the
here,
Dark
bro.
Knight.
She's like, oh, I knew you were Spider Man. I figured it out. all this time ago.
Stupid. Anybody could have figured that out.
Anybody should have figured it out.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know
thing with
what?
comics
All these villains, bruh, and
are
I'm
stupid.
bro, not even that. How they all figure out Peter? Like from the first Spider-Man, the second Spider-Man, and every single villain this dude has
Oh,
fought, Tom Holland. They're like, "You're Peter Parker."
yeah, he's just bad at keeping the secret.
Bro,
Even
terrible.
Jean Grey's in the movie, which was a cool thing. Was like, it wasn't hard to track you down. Like, yeah, it shouldn't be.
It should not
This
be.
guy literally fell out of his costume from that cocoon like 10 feet away from some people.
And you know what's also crazy? Freaking Ned. If Peter would
He
have
had
went
the
to the high
spider
school,
tracker.
that too.
Yeah.
But if Peter would have went to high school, he would have figured it out because he really, I
He did
mean,
go to high school.
huh?
He did go to high school.
Not there's no way he went to high school with them.
They were in high school together.
But when he got his memory, they act like they didn't even know who Peter was. There's no
Well,
way he went
they
to.
forgot Peter Parker too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that he was Spider-Man. They forgot Peter Parker. So he went to the same school. He
But
was just erased from everyone's memories there.
what I'm saying is, if he went to the same high school,
Yeah.
wouldn't they have known Peter Parker?
No, they forgot it up to that point.
Right. But
So
what I'm saying is,
he was just scrubbed from their minds. Maybe they could like do some digging and be like, "Oh, who's this student here? I don't remember this Peter Parker." But he went to the same high school.
that just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like that would make no sense whatsoever.
I mean, it shows them like literally on like the high school roof talking about in this movie talking about going to NYU together.
Yeah, but that's from Peter's memory.
Yeah, he remembers.
Yeah.
He'll always remember his time with them at that school, but he was still at that school. They didn't erase his like past, erased the memory of his past from everybody else's mind.
I know. That's what I was getting at. Is like, wouldn't Ned be able to
The
put two
fun
and two
thing is they
together?
didn't forget Spider-Man. They remember exactly when Spider-Man saved them in high school. And they're like,
Exactly.
it has to be somebody we know. Who could it be? But they don't know who Peter Parker is, so they can't connect the dots.
Which is stupid.
Jean Grey connects the dots immediately, but whatever.
Quick,
Quick. I mean, she has a bit of an advantage. But
I guess.
yeah. And then Hulk recognizes Spider-Man, but not Peter Parker.
So, what is your explanation for that?
They know Spider-Man. Spider-Man wasn't erased from the memories of everybody. Peter Parker was. So they
Yeah.
just forgot that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but they know Spider-Man saved them here. Spider-Man went to space with them to fight Thanos.
But when Hulk was like about to squish his head, he was like,
I'm your
"It's
friend.
me, Peter. I'm your friend."
I said, me, Spider-Man.
He said Peter. 100%. He said Peter.
Oh, he said Peter when. Oh, you're talking about at the end when he was pushing him down before he fell off the building.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk remembered him.
Yeah. So
They're
that's what I'm
going.
saying.
They're
What's your-
going with the two things because Banner was there. Everybody in the world forgot Banner wasn't the Hulk at the time.
So technically, he wasn't.
So Hulk didn't forget. They're making it two different people instead of just Banner's alternate
And
personality,
that's what I heard. a
which
lot
I
of people
don't like
say.
very much because I think, in my mind, Hulk shouldn't be some random second person, like a demon living in his mind or some BS. Like,
Yeah.
it should be he is Bruce Banner, disassociating himself from it because he can't handle the destruction, his anger issues. But no, that's Hulk remembers him. Hulk goes off the edge. That's why Banner doesn't remember anything that happened. Like, did I hurt
Yeah.
anybody? Hulk was like, oh, it's Spider-Man. What am I doing?
Tom Holland kind of spoiled it a little bit in one of these interviews.
Yeah, of course he did, right?
He was like, someone was like, "So no one remembers you?" And he was like, "Yeah, well, actually, there's one person that remembers Peter Parker as Spider." And then Zendaya was like, "No, you meant everyone forgot." And then he was like, "No, one person." And she was like, "Okay."
I'm gonna say it. He's got tenure at this point.
Yeah, and like, what are you gonna do? He's Spider Man.
I mean, he literally leaked like way worse stuff than that.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mark Ruffalo just straight up said that everybody dies in Infinity War. This dumbass. And then they try to play it off as some sort of joke, and you see freaking what's his name, Don Cheadle, like,
yeah.
dude, freaking Mark Ruffalo. You think he's gonna be mad? Bro, you're 45, bro. Chill out. Act like your dad's coming home.
Oh man.
That's so funny though. But I mean, if you're a comic book fan or know anything about anything, you knew a bunch of people die in Infinity War
Yeah.
and then come back. So I was honestly just happy to hear, like, oh yeah, they are gonna kill people. Cool. Wait till you see this one. Everybody died too. I'll always remember that. He's like, well, not everyone. That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
This
Anyway,
movie, I would rank
I say give it another watch, some more time. I think you're gonna rank it above the second one
And the only reason it's
because I
not
think the
above
interactions are too Spider-Man like.
no, it is. The whole movie is great. But the only reason I wouldn't is because I feel like it's just such a different it's really like a revamp movie, which I think
It's a new starting movie.
it's a new starting
Yeah.
movie.
Do you think well, I mean, it's obviously a sequel to the last one because of all this Ned and
Yeah.
Zendaya stuff. Do you Zendaya, whatever, she's Zendaya. She's not even playing a character as far as you can tell. I don't even know, like, obviously, she's, like, more dark. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm edgy." But I don't know what the heck this was.
That was edgy.
Edgy. And she is a good character, I like that. Ned's cool. I don't know, let's before we end,
Mhm.
what because we just kinda talked about stuff we liked. Let's I'll give a quick or you can give a quick rundown, or I can do it, of the story, and I wanna know what you thought of the story in comparison to the other 3 Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
Okay.
The plot and how that ranked plot-wise and how they handled the characters and some of your gripes and good things about the plot.
Okay.
Yeah, quick rundown of the story. Spider-Man is alone, like he said. He's sad. And he's, like, trying to, like, fight this urge to reconnect with Michelle Jones, Ned, but he knows he can't. All the while, this is taking a psychological toll on him, and his powers are out of whack. He's gaining new powers, organic web shooters, heightened. That's really it. I thought they were doing
He
the
got like
man spider story.
he got like strength, like a lot of strength.
I
Remember
don't
that?
know if they really show it though. Like they allude to it, maybe if you want to take it that way.
They definitely do. Like when
Like,
Scorpion came and he was able to just hold him by like one
oh,
hand and
okay,
stuff.
that
Like,
yes, 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 yes. But my thought was, is he gaining strength or is he just not holding back because he's angry?
and that's the thing he should have been doing is he's just not holding back. Because that was the whole thing of Spider-Man is that he holds back his power
Yeah,
to
because he
like
doesn't want
not.
to kill these people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe he's doing that, but he went from like holding it away from him to yanking this guy. Is she hurt? Can I do anything? No, one gripe I have, and I thought it was a really cool thing they did, and I don't like it.
Uh-huh.
Get this out of the way before I do. I just tangent already. This sucks, bro. This is the dumbest thing they did, and it was great. Stupid, but great. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
This is dumb. Why? Spider-Man it talks like me. Or Tom Holland talks like me when he's out of costume.
Yeah.
He has an accent similar to mine.
How about his New York accent?
Bro, this guy's over here having the most inconsistent, like, oh, you okay? You okay over there? What the hell are you doing, Spider-Man? But go, you better talk like a normal person, you dumbass. Hey, is there anything I can do? Like, and then he drops it whenever he's like
Yeah.
not in character. Is there anything I can do to help? Can I help? Like, the detective, you over there? He's not even talking like me. He's like super inconsistent because that's not his accent.
Oh,
That was the dumbest thing they did, and I love that he tried to, like, disguise his voice like that.
yeah.
Couple times he calls that lady, he's not disguising his voice at all.
I know. And that was the inconsistency. And I do like it because it shows that like he's
He's
trying,
trying, yeah, and
but
it was stupid.
the
I
whole
did
time
not like Spider-Man talking like that.
I didn't like the fact that he was talking to her on the phone
Why are you
and
using
it's
your own phone?
yeah, because I was like the whole time I'm like, oh, someone's about to be like, hey Peter. Like somebody's
Yo,
about to say
you
it.
were exactly. I was thinking, like, while he's on the like, you could if she really wanted to find him, like, "Oh, you're on this thing," like, "Somebody
This
yelled here out
traffic.
this" yeah, the traffic
Yeah.
on the road, and someone's like, "Oh, hey there, Peter." I was thinking to myself too, I was like, "You idiot."
Every single time he was on the phone, especially when he
Didn't
was
you
at
just
the
go like
store, I
yeah,
thought
you walk in the store, you're getting flowers, you're about to buy it while on the phone?
and it
Like, "I'll
seemed
call
like you
you
were there
back."
every single day. So like they might
They
know
know. They're
you.
like, "Nice, have a good day, Mr. Parker." "Oh, thanks, you too."
Yeah.
"Oh, thanks, you too." "No, no, Mr. Parker, who's that?" Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just wanted to give him an in to, like, the organization, see that, like, he's working with the police. Dumb. I don't even like it in the game that he has this freaking person he's working with. Like, he's freaking Batman.
Yeah, I don't like that either, actually. I really,
Just
really
let
don't.
him talk to his own people.
Yes, the man in the chair.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have Ned now. But
Yeah.
that could have been a conflict. Like now he has to do it himself and he's struggling to like do this and like he has to develop technology, spider trackers. I
That
would
would've
have
been
loved to
awesome.
see that.
That would've been another way to show his intelligence is, like,
Yeah.
him doing it himself.
I know some people got upset. So let's talk about the movie now. Let's talk about the plot. But people got upset. The movie opens, you see him working by himself with an AI partner, which is the only person he really needed. I don't know why he had an in with the freaking department.
Yeah.
If he had an AI assistant, just let it be the AI assistant. That has like a Tony Stark reference there too. Cool. Honestly, they could have just put Jarvis in there. That could have been your MCU reference.
Edith.
Stupid, but
It's
stupid.
Edith now.
I don't care.
It's a girl.
Whatever. Gives no explanation of how he made that or why.
Uh,
But yeah, people talk about actually, I don't mind that too much. It's whatever, it's AI. People talk about how the heck did he get all this money? What is his job?
yeah,
And people
yeah.
are like, you guys, he's a man with spider powers, and and you're focusing on the job. Yeah, man.
I'm not even gonna lie,
It's
Dominic.
it's Spider-Man.
I I thought they were gonna say like, "Oh, at least he's like a pizza delivery or something."
Yes.
Like that would have been an awesome opportunity
Why
to
can
say
I
that.
only get that some things you can only get in certain movies,
Yeah,
and they just seem like, well, we already did that, so we won't show it. You better show Peter Parker over here struggling to do a job. Why
exactly.
am I only able to see all the Spider-Man stuff that he had to go through, like classes and the job and being late to dinners with freaking Mary Jane in the freaking first Spider-Man movies?
Or a lot of people are mad that they don't mention the Daily Bugle.
Yes, in this movie, I was waiting
Yeah.
for Joe Jonas Jameson. All these people are like talking about Spider-Man. I was like, where? You already confirmed he's there.
Mhm.
That was the
Mhm.
dumbest idea ever to not include him in a solo Spider-Man movie,
Exactly.
working for Joe Jonah Jameson.
Exactly.
But it shows his income. It would have been
Especially
perfect.
because everyone forgot Peter Parker was
Yes,
Spider-Man.
it
This would have
would have
been
been
the best
perfect.
time,
I was like,
actually.
I
Oh,
was thinking to
yeah.
myself when this was open, like, oh my God, this is the best setup for like Joe Jonah Jameson since the beginning, like
Yeah.
the first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Didn't see him a single time.
This is actually really
That was so disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think about that fully until right as we're speaking about it right now, other than when I was watching the movie. I was so disappointed I didn't see him.
Even in the beginning, when they were doing all those montages, it would have been so
Yes.
easy to have been like sending a picture to like JJ and be like, "Here you go," and he's like, "Hmm," you know what I mean? Like,
Or like if you want to make it an online blog because they don't do newspapers anymore,
oh
like acting
yeah,
like newspapers don't exist. They just have online newspapers. But yeah, they had a discussion about it, like in a freaking interview. Like, yeah, we know that we there's no point in doing no way home. We made a blogger because who has newspapers? Yeah, but it's freaking Spider Man. You better make them have newspapers. It's a newspaper.
anything.
You could have just made him on top of an online website, and then he's old enough to have done newspapers anyway,
Mhm.
and then moved on to it. He's Joe Jonah Jameson. Oh yeah, and I heard in the interview that like I'm yelling now that J.K. Simmons wanted to like the cigar and he wanted like the haircut, and they said
Mm.
no because it doesn't fit the times and like nobody dressed like that anymore. He's like, well, I mean that's Joe Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, at least it's
Like,
a
he kept the
car.
cigar.
Did he?
I think so. He asked for the cigar,
Oh, okay.
but like, or no, he didn't. They didn't want to even have a mustache
Mm.
because they thought it was like old fashioned. He's like, I gotta have a mustache. I'm freaking Joe Jonah Jameson. So he got to keep that. But I didn't see him a single time. This was perfect. You could have had that conflict and like somebody to work for and another building for her to like go crazy in, take control of Joe Janet Jameson.
Who is a great actor.
Amazing. The bad thing is you can't cast anybody else as Joe Janet
You
Jameson.
can't.
I won't accept it. I don't care who you pick.
Well,
Nobody.
okay. There is a way they could if they did like
Who?
a multi, like a different universe or something like that.
No, who the heck is
I don't know
a
who.
better
No,
Joe
there's not a
Janet
better.
Jameson than
But
him?
if they wanted to, they would have to like change like
Everything.
dimension,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah, yeah.
it's called.
He's black. Idris Elba.
That'd be terrible.
He's a menace. Angry black man. This mother.
He's a menace, yes. Because you know you got like a little
Oh
British
my
accent.
God, you're gonna make him still keep his British
yes,
accent?
he has to, bro. That's Idris Elba, bro.
Jason Statham. I'm sick of Spider Man. his freaking knob. But yeah. Anyway, I didn't talk about the story at
I
all.
think the story in my eyes was pretty
Yeah,
decent.
and I thought it was going to end. It's for an unknown reason, Jean Grey is trying to break into these secure, I don't know what is it?
DC,
Damage
yeah, I
control,
about to say DC.
which they brought in from the first Spider-Man Tom Holland movie, where damage control took the place of the construction and cleanup workers of New York City.
Yes.
And that's why Vulture took his job. Like, that's why he got his job. They were doing that. They took his stuff. That's why he was this disgruntled person.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're also in the third one, right when they're in the apartment and then he's trying to fix everybody. JJ comes in and he's like, "Did you track him down? I told you to keep an eye on him." He's like, "I already called damage control to
Yeah, yeah.
and the cops to arrest everybody." And I was like, "Huh."
They
But
make references to it. They really go in here. It was a bit weird, in my opinion, because Spider-Man beats her. She's captured. It looks like the movie's over, but then I'm like, okay, he's gonna realize something. He's gonna realize this guy lied. Like, you don't remember anything? Then how did he know? So it turns out the leader of damage control, maybe, I don't know what his role is actually, lied, and they captured Jean Grey's sister, who was also a telepath, and like tortured her to death. And that's why she was looking for her to save her sister. She failed. And what if she like died earlier that day and Spider-Man just screwed him
I
over?
know.
Yeah. Anyway, probably not because she's looking for her then. But yeah, I don't like damage control is just supposed to be cleanup, run by a government agency, which is like, oh, you're taking apart the little guy. Why do they have the jurisdiction to capture children or young adults and to do experiments on them?
Yes.
It
And
doesn't even really fit. I get the trope, but like,
one thing that really makes me upset,
I love that actor, by the way.
really,
Amazing
which
in
one?
Severance. The black actor,
Oh, okay.
amazing Severance.
One thing that really made me upset about this movie, and it's a great it depending on how they play it, it could be really, 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 really great for the future, and I can see this as what would happen. I really don't like the fact that Peter created an inhibitor. Don't like it
Why?
because they're gonna use it to, like, downgrade mutants.
Oh, I think that works perfectly.
It does,
It
but I'm saying I
fits.
just don't like it, like, in
It
general.
fits. I think there was another Spider-Man story where something similar happens, where he tries to do that, or was it a mutant story? I don't know. Because yeah, they're gonna use it against
They're going
mutants,
to.
and then they can use it for the Sentinels who can block the powers of all the X-Men, and he'll
Yeah.
feel bad about his contribution to that.
And my
Though
thing
they don't
is,
show they should have shown, like, a little sneak peek of somebody that should have been the ending
that's
freaking
what
thing,
I was about to
of
say.
somebody picking it up,
Or
or Doom or somebody picking it up,
or just, like, them sending the data off because Gene destroys the building, and especially, like, where they're at, like, the little, like,
she
computer lab,
destroys the inhibitor.
and she destroys that too. So and I'm assuming that they, like, you know, did data on
To
it.
be fair, Banner had the inhibitor before that, so he just continued his
Yeah, but
experiment.
it's, like, a smaller version, I would
Yeah, he
assume,
had the
and it's
universal inhibitor that could
yeah.
shut down anybody's
Anybody? Yeah.
powers, which is a
So
huge technological feat that
yes.
randomly like, "Oh, yeah, I was before I switched majors, I did biochemistry. I figured it out." Can Spider-Man do anything? Can any of these guys do anything? It's like when we were watching that Batman movie and Batman didn't know what a freaking carpet tool was. And I'm
Yeah,
like, get the hell out of here.
yeah.
I'm like the best detective of all time in any form of fiction, other than maybe like Sherlock Holmes. Doesn't know what a carpet tool is. I got it. Shut up. Get out of here.
I do think
So stupid.
I do think this movie was really good.
Yeah.
I do like the story. I really, really do think that the acting in it fit the story. I can't say if it was great because this is one of the first Spider-Man movies I feel like Tom Holland had his mask on majority of the
He was actually Spider-Man a decent amount,
Yes,
and he was Peter Parker a decent amount. I thought it was a good balance.
compared to any superhero, I feel like, and I know they have to take the mask off because you gotta get paid to your face, I know,
And see your expressions for acting
right.
purposes.
But I think this was the first one where it was like Spider-Man, and I really enjoyed that. The only
Yeah.
part
Speaking of that second movie, he was barely Spider-Man in that at all.
oh, no, it's facts. The only part I didn't like about this movie, to be honest, was the ending, and I know I talked about it with you yesterday.
With Ned,
Yeah.
I like it, and I really dislike it. It opens it up to me because the whole point was him. He's like, I didn't want to. I'm not going to do this alone anymore. And then I don't know. I don't exactly know what his intention was when he said that. Like he was going to go make friends. It looked like he decided on the spot to talk to Ned,
On the spot? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he did the handshake because he didn't contact MJ again, but he ran into him in the in that shop.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's related. It's
'Cause
like a
I
flower shop.
think, well, my before you get into it, I think the thought process was Spider-Man wasn't gonna do it alone, and then he was like, "No, we're the same person, Spider-Man and Peter."
Yeah, but he said it after he said all that. Like we're the same on both.
Yeah, I
And
know.
then out at her grave later, he said, "I'm not going to do it alone." So he is Peter Parker.
Yeah, but I think it's more so like it takes a little bit more effort to do it in your own skin. Because like they
Okay.
met in as Spider-Man, like he was Spider-Man, and they bonded, and they had that cool connection, which I thought was awesome. I really did like that scene when they were like, because him and Ned in general have such great chemistry, I
Yeah, it
feel,
feels
bro.
like your high school buddy.
Yeah, like they have such a great chemistry. But yeah, keep going with your scene. What were you saying?
Well, I liked that Ned because they had that moment. We can see it after this too, where they were doing their handshake, and then they had that spark when he had the Doctor Strange's ring on.
Yeah.
Maybe they activated some sort of spell connection between them. And then that's what made him maybe remember Peter at the end of the movie. You didn't see a spark, but you saw him hit the same point. And they were like, Peter, Peter. And then that's where it ends. So maybe he remembers him, or maybe he doesn't. He just knows, oh, wait, you're Spider Man. Forgot, yeah, you're Peter who brought the flowers. But I didn't like it because I thought that them engaging with each other, that's why I thought it was the end of the movie, because I thought that scene was a beautiful way, or like a beautiful last interaction with those guys, with his best friend,
Which part?
where they were building Legos
Mm,
like they were in the first movie,
mhm.
with the Death Star, and he drops and he finds out he's Spider Man.
You thought that was gonna end?
I thought that was a better ending than like him running into him in the coffee shop. He's like, "Oh, Peter,
Oh, because you're still thinking they're done.
huh?
Are you still thinking like they're gonna be done?
What do you mean?"
What do you mean that's a better ending?
To the movie and their relationship. Not to the movie, but like I feel like if they moved that scene with them playing with each other, and then
Uh-huh.
he's in the Spider-Man costume, I felt like it's better to cut those characters off entirely and get new characters
See,
in.
that's where I was getting at. You still think it's better to just get rid of them?
Yeah,
Okay, well.
get those guys out of here and reference them. All
That's not
right,
gonna
this is the fourth
happen,
movie, but
Dominic.
would it be better?
No,
Yes, it would.
no, it won't.
Brand new day. It's the
No.
same day. All right, same day. Maybe a brand new day and you have the same people. Oh, by the way, I just want to throw this in there real quick before I forget. Punisher thing, I liked it with Spider Man.
Yeah.
It was a bit too quick and not established well enough for my purposes. But I mean, I'm able to suspend my disbelief, be like, ah, whatever. It's Spider Man and Punisher, they're in the same city, cool.
Yeah.
And John Bertha and Tom Holland know each other forever.
Mhm. Oh, and we got a good fight between Hulk.
We did. That was
Really
a
good fight.
decent. The Hulk went Hulk.
Mhm.
He kind of waited a couple times, and I don't know how Spider Man took those hits.
Well, and
He's
that was
strong,
me
but
getting it that especially before he even
activated his thing, like he was
yeah.
reducing his durability.
Mhm.
So how are you alive?
Exactly.
He's just kind of beat up. Took more damage from a bullet.
Yep.
Bullets were bouncing off the Hulk
Yeah.
before he hulked out. Get everybody out of the building. Anyway,
What were you saying now?
I don't even know. Yeah, get them out of here. But I did. If you're going to have any of the two, get rid of Michelle Jones because she was the love interest. You can have a new love interest, and she's already said she already turned him down in a very heartfelt scene where he like confesses, like, "I love you." Like, I'm sorry, I don't love you, and I don't remember you, and I understand why you did this, but I'm not that person. So I felt like it was a good clean break. Like my Mary Jane is gone, or not Mary Jane. I guess is Michelle Jones is gone.
Stop saying that. She is MJ.
She's MJ, but not Mary Jane. But my MJ is gone, but she can still live a good life. But Ned, if he remembers, there's no real difference in Ned's life as far as I can tell. And Ned was actively tracking him down.
Yeah.
And he said it was for like some sort of reason, like, oh, just say thank you. But like he created an app, he has a board, like he wants to find him for, in my opinion, like he wants to freaking find him because there's something in the back of his head. It's like, bro, who the heck is Spider-Man? That works better for me. If you want Ned, now it's gonna be really awkward for like she's hanging out with her boyfriend and he's hanging out with Ned. That's my ex-girlfriend over here making out with some guy and she doesn't remember me.
She's going to.
But Ned remembers me. I don't want her to. I don't want her to remember.
She's 100% going
I
to.
don't care. I don't like it. All right? Be with Jean Grey. You know what? You can be with Jean Grey.
I wouldn't even be mad. I ain't gonna lie.
She is red haired. She can be Mary Jane.
I wouldn't even be mad.
Yeah. Nah, she's going up to upstate New York.
Oh, before we do end, I do want to talk about that last scene because I dived deep into it this morning. Not even on purpose. Literally, I'm just scrolling. And it's so coincidental because I really don't like spoilers. Everything I scrolled on was talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, where was this like this whole week? I didn't see anything this whole week. But this
Yeah.
morning, all Spider-Man. But it's split too. A lot of people either think the magic thing of like the connection of between the handshake created like the magic or whatever, or he thought like, oh, you're Peter, you must be Spider-Man. It's
Oh, yeah.
either or.
It's
There's
either of
no
those.
other
I
options.
think more definitively, it's either he remembers because of that, he activated a spell, or he's starting to remember, or they want to make you think he's starting to remember, but it's actually a fake out, and he remembers that Spider-Man's name is Peter.
It's one or the other. I would be so mad if it was like the handshake made him remember and it wasn't magic involved.
Oh, that'd be the dumbest thing
That
ever. If
would
just off of
bother me,
muscle
bro.
memory, his like heart is like the power of friendship. That's
Yeah.
dumb. It has to be the magic thing or nothing.
That would destroy me. That would really break my heart. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the movie is there's one other part of this movie where I was like, it ain't bad, but I don't like it. Is when Peter comes out after the hospital and everyone's like cheering him on. Beautiful, wholesome moment. I love it because he got to see how much people really, really loved him. But then, bro, the kid that would looked at him and was like, "Psst," and then started cheering again. I was like, first off, kid.
First off, why are you talking to a random stranger all
First
quiet
off,
and like how
and
can
I'm
I
in a
hear you?
hospital robe, got scars. You don't know who I am, man. And why looking at me? Of all people, you look at me,
Yeah, you turn towards me, like, were you trying to get me involved?
right? Like you just stare at me
There's
for the
Spider-Man, he's
longest,
going
man.
crazy in the window.
Bro, and I get the moment. I get why, but it's still
Is
like
Spider-Man taller than he was before?
Spider-Man is actively going crazy right now up there. I love it.
I think Spider-Man is like Spider-Man. Tom Holland is your height?
Yes, he is.
Actually, a little shorter.
No, I think he's like my height
I
exactly.
thought he was 5'6".
Tom Holland? I think he's 5'8". Like, if not 5'8", he's
Oh,
5'7".
5'7".
Yeah, if I would say if not, he's 5'7". But Zendaya, she's like 5'11",
5'10".
bro. She's a tall one.
I don't know, man. She'd be wearing heels.
And that makes her even taller, bro. That's just crazy.
I'm trying to look up to anyone. No, I'm kidding.
Props
Michelle
to Tom
Jones.
Holland, bro. You just if you don't call her MJ, bro.
Bro, it's MJ. All right. MJ is first off, maybe you don't wanna be Mary Jane because she in the comics is a problem.
She is a problem, bro.
Yeah, she's over here going crazy.
She's a problem for my boy Peter, bro.
Honestly, bring back Gwen Stacy and then pull a haymaker on people, have Peter actually save her.
You know what? Introduce a new
A
person.
curveball, a new freaking love interest. This is Emily.
This is
Who?
you don't know Emily? It's
Nah,
gonna be
this
like
is
from that one comic when he looked at her.
bring in that one spider chick who, like, every time they are near each other, they just wanna just go at it. One of the
Oh,
dumbest powers. Nah, you need to bring in, Felicia. You have to. There's only 2 real Spider-Man
wow.
yeah, Spider-Man love interest that he could actually end up with permanently, and that's Mary Jane, obviously. Mary Jane Watson and Black Cat Felicia Hardy?
I think that's her name.
Felicia Hardy. Those are the only 2 love of his life people ever. Well, Gwen Stacy, but she's dead,
And she will die.
and I doubt they're gonna let her live. If they throw a curveball, bring in Gwen Stacy, and he saves her, that's crazy.
The only okay,
Because they
so
messed up the space-time
that's
continuum
what I
or
was about
something
to
like
say.
that.
And the only
Because now the Green Goblin doesn't exist.
well, here's my thing though.
Comes back, kills her, and leaves.
If they connect Miles Morales some weird way
Oh my
to
god, is that Pete?
no, I'm
Yeah,
saying if they
yeah.
connect Miles some weird way to the little
Oh,
animated
yeah,
one,
does he
there's
to
already
the
Gwen
animated one?
Stacy. Yeah.
Yeah, but she likes Miles Morales, and she's like the young
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. But like a lot of people are speculating that like they're gonna connect it somehow.
hell no, don't do that. Let me
I
keep
hope
that by
not.
myself.
Please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If they bring in Miles Morales and they have a Gwen Stacy, does Gwen Stacy go for Miles Morales, or does she go for Peter Parker? Probably Peter Parker, right?
I
Like,
don't know.
that's
I think they're gonna save her
I
for
mean, that's
Miles.
his she's gonna be his wife.
Well, I guess they can save well, no, I was saying because I think a lot of kids nowadays are growing up with Miles Morales, and that's all they know is probably from the game and the shows of what Miles Morales is. But they can't well, I guess they could.
Because Gwen didn't even become Spider-Gwen until Peter died.
Yeah, I know, but, Garfield already talked about Gwen Stacy. So if they wanted Gwen Stacy, they couldn't I don't know
She was
I don't know.
my
I don't
MJ
know, I
or
don't
something
know.
like that.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm thinking that they're gonna if they're gonna put Gwen, it's gonna be for Miles. Only because of people nowadays, how they perceive Miles. I don't know. I don't think
Mm.
they're gonna have him with Peter though. Have her with Peter.
That'd be such a missed opportunity, bro. You have a clean reset. I don't get to see you at
You
the
want
Daily
this
Bugle.
reset? Oh
I want a
my
reset. I don't
god.
want to freaking he see Ned or Michelle Jones ever again.
Dominic.
Give me the characters I want to see. I want to see Joe Jonah Jameson yelling at him or like yelling out like, "Ah, I'll give you 200 for it." That's a
Oh
$500
my
photo. Ah, get out of
god.
here. I want to see freaking Mary Jane causing problems because Peter doesn't make it to her freaking stage production on time.
Yeah.
Or him going out to dinner with Gwen Stacy and then he's late. Or he doesn't show. He comes in with a bruise and she's like, "Where'd you get that?" He's like, "I fell." That's what I want.
Okay.
Or if they know, let's get Black Cat in there and then struggle with his identity with Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Now you say you're both. Try to hold that up against her not wanting to see your face, just wanting to see you in the mask, and then trying to hold her feelings back. Let's get that story.
Mm.
I'm not trying to see you fiddle with your class freaking trip bracelet, necklace. Get out of here. You're 4 movies deep, okay? You said you didn't love him, you turned him down, you still made him swing you home. You got it. Ned remembers maybe. I don't even want to see him.
Oh my
I don't want to see him.
god.
I know he's your best friend. That's your buddy. He's in with you more than even MJ was. I don't care. Get them out of
Oh.
here. Let's get some. You said new people, but then you brought up the same people.
He said New Day.
Yeah, brand new day. It's the same shit, just a different day. Get everybody out of there. Mary, thank God they got that Aunt May, who was almost as young as them, out of there too. I
Yeah.
want elderly Aunt May. Okay? All right, we're ending this episode on some gripes, okay? I hope you had a good video. We're not even doing a checkout. This is what we're ending with. I want the Spider-Man costume was fantastic. Okay?
Yeah.
I want him to fight some villains. I want you to add in a Green Goblin. I don't care. Okay? Just put him in there. Bring Mysterio back. He's not dead. Scorpion. He's fine, whatever. Shocker. I guess you already beat him. Why does he have tasers? Right? Should be like a kaboom, like the thunder gun from bringing whatever. Okay. We need Mary Jane Watson and Gwen Stacy. Okay? Bring in Gwen Stacy first this time. Don't even do Mary Jane yet because MJ, it's going to be weird when you have the real MJ enter with an MJ that he remembers. You know what? Erase his memory. Get them all out of there. Let's get Doctor Strange back in here. All right? I hope you guys had a good time. Enjoyed this episode. This episode went 30 minutes longer than I wanted to. Get them all out. And if Tom Holland has to leave to do it, so be it. He did a great job. I want him to continue for at least one more movie. Because he signed on for Spider-Man 5. They confirmed it. Get them all out. Have it like the stupid beginning to episode 8 of Star Wars. And he's looking at his lightsaber, he tosses it over his shoulder. Peter doesn't ring a bell, leaves. Right? That's you begin the next movie. He's like, oh well, I tried. Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy walks and he's like, whoa. Then he has an interaction with her. Trips and falls, finds a newspaper saying they need people at the Daily Bugle taking pictures. He's like, I gotta eat. I'm running out of this insurance money from Aunt May's death. Goes, right? Starts taking pictures. Okay? That's how this is a pitch, this is an official pitch. This movie then proceeds to like, he's getting this spider sense. Like, well, my heightened spider sense, what is this feeling? You see something around his vision. It's this symbiote crawling around. Just looking. I know it senses his heightened ability, right? Like, I need me some of that.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like Men in Black 2. And that lady came in from that thing, right? Right? You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Right. It gets on him. We get another cool picture of him. Like, I actually saved like 4 of those pictures yesterday. Yeah. And then we'll go from there. Yeah. I know how to fix it. Get all these people out of here. I don't want to see. Thank God they didn't bring in, even though it's really funny, that one teacher and JB Smoove.
Yeah.
Those guys were hilarious.
Yes.
Especially in the class trip movie,
Yes.
they were so funny. That was stupidly good. Get them out of here. Don't want to see them again.
You know, I thought they were going to show up.
Yeah, some sort of cameo.
Yeah, I really did. I really did.
Yeah.
I'm glad
That
they did it.
guy with the glasses, the JB Smoove is a funny guy.
Mhm.
That guy with the glasses who just is the most irresponsible, incompetent teacher
but yeah.
ever was hilarious.
Yeah.
He's like, I lost him again. Like, I can't lose a kid. Not again. He starts to raise. Anyway, we hope you've had a good episode.
Yes, we
We
do.
hope you had a good week. Let us know what you've been up to. Let us know what you thought of the Spider-Man movie. You saw it. You didn't see it and you still stuck around for the spoilers. Now you have. Let us know what you thought. Let us know how you want them to kill Michelle Jones and Ned. Let us know how you want them to cease to exist so that we can have the real people in here. Mary Jane. Right? You know what? I think he's not going to let it happen. I don't think Zendaya or Tom are going to let him kiss anybody else but Zendaya.
I'm sure she would.
No.
bro.
Saw how nervous she got during that one lip sync battle where that girl came down from the ceiling and it looked like she was gonna kiss Tom Holland?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she got nervous. You can see a gulp. Like,
Mm.
yeah, she was nervous. Be nervous. All right. I need him making out with Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane. I need, dang, bring in the other 18 other spider people. Bring in the Fantastic Four and then him break into that place asking for a job and they can't beat him. Just like in the comic book. Okay, I remember. All right, make some closing thoughts. By thoughts, I mean thoughts.
I hope you go out there.
Great video, young man. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for joining us for our goofy, tangented video. Have a great week.
I hope that you go out there and you say hello to somebody new. Go be better than you were yesterday
Yeah,
because you are amazing.
that's well said. That's perfectly said.
Yes. Drink your apple juice,
Mm-hmm.
drink your water, and also
Mhm.
drink some tea.
Yes.
Stay hydrated. But honestly, go watch Spider Man. I don't care how you feel about it. This was probably one of the best Spider Mans in a long time.
Very long
It is
time.
really, really good. Enjoy it. And then tell us how you feel about it because we want to hear what your thoughts are about this as well. Spider Man is great. It's my favorite superhero. I hope he's your favorite superhero because he's awesome.
For me, he's number 2, everybody. Behind the great, great Batman. The greatest hero to ever exist. Do you think this movie's better than The Batman?
That's a great question.
No.
That's a great question.
This felt like a superhero movie that was super good. That felt like a detective noir movie that
That is
also
true.
starred Batman.
Yes.
So that movie was just stupidly shot. That movie is cinema. Anyway, I hope you've had a wonderful time on stream with us, live, in the comments, 10 months from now, whatever the case may be. We've had a great week. Let us know what you'd like us to talk about. We usually just figure it out 5 minutes before. So it'd be great to hear some suggestions from you guys, whether it be a serious topic or something silly, one of your interests. We'd love to explore that and talk about it here.
Mhm.
Hopefully, Josh will be with us next time. And yes, I want you to go out there and meet somebody new, just like Spider Man should. Okay, I want you to go out there and meet your Mary Jane, your real MJ. I want you to go out there and meet your Gwen Stacy, your Norman Osborn, your rival, your Harry Osborn, your best friend. I want you to go out there and meet your Felicia Hardy, your Temptress. I want you to go out there and meet your Joe Jonah Jameson, your boss who has a heart of gold underneath a rough exterior. Go out there and lobby for them to get rid of these people. No, but if you enjoy the movie, let us know. If you're not a fan of the MCU movies or maybe even just Spider-Man movies in particular, let us know why. Why aren't you a fan? What have you done to yourself? How can we help you? We're exploring, but we can make this a therapy session again. Now, let us help you enjoy it. I think this was, in my opinion, the best Spider-Man movie. It's maybe the Amazing Spider-Man. Maybe better. Because I did enjoy some of the dynamics in this movie. I loved how he was alone. Well, he wasn't really alone. He was alone for like the first little bit. He was talking to these people throughout the entire movie. But I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, that suit was phenomenal. Maybe the best Spider-Man suit I've seen. My favorite is still the Spider-Man 2 suit.
Like from the original?
Yeah.
Mm.
But this one was awesome. Probably the most comic accurate. Yeah. But without further ado, thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you next time on Solo Oasis. Take care. Wink.